When you bite into them, they just fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, nah.
You're supposed to heat them up a little bit. They still crack, but they don't, fall apart completely.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. Got some more lettuce and tomato. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Hey y'all. Y'all already know what we finna do. Gotta get it together.
Booty boot boot.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
I was looking for
Your plate?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
put that over here so you won't.
Yeah.
You want me to have your fork? Huh? I was going to get your fork because I thought you were going to use that. But your
You know
juice.
what? I want this piece. This piece. I might take 2 pieces, baby.
That's why I said let you choose because I didn't know. You said
Yeah.
big piece. I'm like, I don't know what's what. So
Mhm.
let me have her check it out for herself.
Yeah. And, one day, Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man.
Even though I had brushed my teeth, even though I had gargled, I still smelled the onions.
Where?
I know if I smell them, I know you had to smell them.
Well, I was sleeping.
So I know if I leaned over your way and said,
I promise I was sleeping.
you should have smelled something.
I was sleeping. And you keep in mind, I got a fan blowing in my face. So it blows away. Baby, it blows away.
I'm just saying. You just want a little bit salad? You still want some salad?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm surprised you did pretty good. You ate all of it lately.
I was hungry and you
I
was
mean-
my favorite.
I mean, but the salad part is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
all that.
Normally-
All that.
So, like, is this enough?
Yeah.
And then I have some.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you needed this covered?
What's that?
This.
No. I just put it there because you had the pot over there.
That's on.
It's soft now.
Oh, okay.
It's just cooling down.
Yeah, I didn't know what you had going on over here.
Just saying. Oh, I didn't do that. I'm blaming Mr. Charlie and whoever else. Happy Saturday, y'all.
Girl, I don't know why I thought there was a dog running by your foot and some damn thing.
What, my boots?
Yeah. I was gonna start kicking and screaming.
You make me wanna.
Keep my hands open. What? Go ahead now. I wanna do that TikTok, baby.
Hey.
I wanna do that TikTok with Eddie Kane and the Temptations.
At the part where it make me want to shout.
Yeah.
I say that because I wanted to do it.
I wanna do it.
You do the Eddie Kane part.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
do
do
the
Eddie
other
Kane,
part.
baby. I'm gonna do Eddie Kane.
Can I put this on your plate already?
Yeah. Yep. Give it. Give it. Oh,
Be
Lord.
careful.
I don't want no onion.
Hold on. Don't get greedy now, because there you go. You don't want an onion slipping off in there.
All right. Oh, there you go, spitting out if I.
How rude.
I saw on that TikTok the other day. I thought I want to do that.
I think, what's his name sent it? Was Mr. Williams?
I don't know. Mr. Williams keeps sending videos and I just delete them because I keep telling him to quit sending me
It was
videos.
Mr. Williams.
I don't be watching them videos like that.
Or, what's his name? What's his name? Kinster.
Scotty?
Kinster.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it was somebody like that sent it. I can't remember.
Yeah, they gonna quit sending me them videos. I swipe left. Hi.
Baby, why you gonna do me like that?
I had to make sure I had on a love shirt today. Make sure random ass ain't in the news.
Hey, TLC.
It's random in the news.
Yeah, because we hate to have to get rid of his apparel.
I ain't getting rid of. They pay good money for this. I ain't getting rid of none of my clothes. They can go ahead with that foolishness. Thing I'm finna do is.
She thought that there was a dog following behind me, y'all, because I got my boots on. She said she thought it was a dog following me.
Yeah. They pay good money. People didn't pay good money and send us good, nice Adidas stuff, and y'all think we finna get rid of it because they in the news. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Not a thing, not a nothing. Woo! Hi, Basti, you at work? Come on, let's pray first. Lord, thank you for this food about to receive in the name of Jesus. We pray, Lord. Amen. Amen. Amen again.
Boop. Hey, sweet Tasha.
Hi, sweet Tasha.
TLC, you at work?
Sending love from Detroit. Hey, y'all, we early. Yeah, we're a little early. We're about 3 minutes early. We said 3 o'clock. Whew. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. That's what I be trying to tell folks. People that you worried about people that's in the
Boy, I
news.
told baby about that. She's like, oh, okay.
You glad your ass ain't in the news. Shit. Piss me off. Yeah, I'm telling me Adidas and I wouldn't care. I don't be in them people business like that. I ain't saying that. I be pay more close attention. Have me all wrapped up in somebody's stuff ain't got nothing to do with me. I stay out of people's business. I mind my own business. I promise you I don't bother nobody around here. Woo! Hi, Alice. Hey, Brown Eyes. Hey, what's going on, boss lady Nikki? Condolences, baby, for your loss of your mother. I been praying for you. Who else? Happy Saturday, baby.
Huh?
Oh, okay. We said grace, huh? Yeah, we said grace. Still leftovers. I'm eating my oxtails. I'm eating all my oxtails up. Boss lady Nikki passed through. She in here.
Hey, Kenya.
You hear me? Hey, Munchkin.
If you smack one damn time or hum, I'm snapping.
Look up.
Get ready. Let's get ready to rumble.
You're welcome, boss lady.
Hey, boss lady.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I was good yesterday, but I'm down to my last 3. I'm gonna get into these things. Yeah. Woo, baby, you can turn on the fan anytime you want to.
She said she about to call the whole law. Not the whole law.
Oh man.
You got to call for backup. You got a 9:20 at 3 o'clock at 6. No, was it 16:13?
You say TikTok lady go, you the whole law.
At 1500. You got a 6:20 going down At 1500
Baby, don't make up
on
numbers.
2400 Jackson Street.
Don't make up numbers, baby. I'm too far. She was snagged just like that in my face, huh? Yeah, I sure will. You better tell them, baby, how I was eating that Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, I was swimming and smacking then too. But
I was just looking. Every time she smacked, I looked.
Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Lady T. Thank you, Lady T. Today, y'all, we talking jealousy amongst siblings. Jealousy amongst siblings. I don't know how you do it. What'd you say? Y'all gonna have folks pulling up at the house, somebody's house thinking it's yours. What's up, boy? Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Look, Chelsea, you gotta be used to it.
we gonna talk about jealousy amongst siblings.
My wife's sister is very jealous of her.
Why, Q?
Have y'all gotten down to the bottom of why she's jealous of her?
Wow.
She said, child, I'm just gonna listen.
Hey, DC. There's a three sisters, very different personalities, but we'll fight to death for each other.
Yeah, you will,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that you're still not jealous of each other. Of course, a lot of siblings will go to bat for each other, but they still have, like, sometimes that sibling rivalry. Like, so, are you guys, or have you ever been jealous of siblings, or have they been jealous of you? Like, when
Just
I'm
my damn business. Huh? But look, me and my sibling were raised in the same household when we got older, and we never, my mom just didn't play that fighting and being jealous because we got the same thing. Oh, we didn't get nothing at all. I just never had no issues. I never had no issues with my sibling. Now, my siblings have issues with me, and which I don't understand because my siblings have been treated better and have more than me. So, y'all know I don't get it. I don't get it. I got a whole baby sister don't like me because I exist. And that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between my mama and our daddy. But, go ahead, don't take the floor.
Girl, I come unglued about this one, and she knows this, so I have to shut all the way up. I'm like you, I say no comment.
Yeah. I just don't understand how somebody have more than you jealous of you.
Baby.
I know what y'all say. I just don't see it.
But that should make sense.
It don't make sense to me.
It should make sense to you because they don't have what you have. So it should.
But they got more than me.
No. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
They ain't struggle like me.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Okay.
What we explained to you before was we said it's not materialistic things. So you take that out the equation. Okay, if you take material things out the equation and we say it's your spirit and who you are as a person and the way that people love you, and they don't have that, they don't display
That's what they choose not to. They
it doesn't
choose
matter.
not to.
It doesn't matter. They don't display those qualities. That's the reason why they're jealous of you. It doesn't matter if they have the same opportunity. They're still jealous of you.
Okay. There's no reason for it.
There isn't no reason for it. Just like I had talked to you about with me. I didn't realize that my sister was jealous of me until I got in my 30s. me and her had an argument on the phone, and she said, "That's why you're the favorite." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. If I was a favorite and I got grounded all the time, I don't want to be the favorite."
Well, I think you just got grounded because you was bad.
I wasn't bad.
But you was a favorite.
No, there's a difference between being bad, just not doing what you're supposed to do. That was just because of my grades. That don't have anything to do with being bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was because of my grades. But
all the material shit in the world can't replace love, the real kind.
Yeah.
You right. Yeah. What's going on, Big X?
Yep.
How's she dope?
And so she was like that of me. And I used to always wonder when she took me around her friends, and her friends would be like, "You gonna bring your sister back?" She would never bring me back around. If her friends liked me, she wouldn't bring me back around because I made them laugh.
Well, me and my sister didn't hang out with the same people. So
but
that's why I don't get it. We didn't hang out with the same people.
But what does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying we didn't hang out with the same people.
Right.
We didn't have the same family. The only thing that connected me and my sisters together was my mom. And my sisters that's on my daddy's side is my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as being connected any other kind of way, we didn't have that sibling bond. The only sibling bond I have is with Carmen. That's the oldest one. And that's because she's shown, how I am and how she is with me. Mm-hmm. Now my sister, my sister, third sister after her, which on my mom's side, she's just more stern and just don't like the fact of who I am or who I've become, who I've always been. So I don't get it. It's nothing to be jealous of because I just don't come off to even be jealous of, because what I got I share with.
But you can't share again. You cannot share your spirit. You can't say, here goes some of my spirit. Have some of it.
I'm going to
No.
Yeah.
No, that ain't how it goes. And so people,
you treat people how you want to be treated.
Right. But a lot of people don't see it. And again, it's not because they want what you have. Like we said before, it's not because they want what you have. They just don't want you to have it.
Wow.
Because they don't want you to be happy.
And why?
Because they're miserable.
And why?
Miserable people love misery loves company. Now ask me something else. Shit.
Pop that, baby. I'm burning up.
Yes.
Woo! They don't like you because people gravitate to your spirit that they don't have. But they choose. I'm still saying they have the ability. And they have the.
Some people don't know how.
They have it.
Some people don't know how. Everybody's personality is different.
You're too hungry to realize what your spirit gives to others, so you won't get it. I guess not. Because what I have, other people can attain. God gives us all the same tools to obtain, and I just choose to obtain it to get the thing that y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but some people's some people, what do you call it? Like some people are hateful. Some people are set that way. They don't want to know any other way.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out why is she over there skinning and grinning.
Well, I don't like being miserable. I don't like being miserable. I'm gonna find something that's gonna make me smile. That's all it is.
We say my favorite saying is that we all have 24 hours. We all have the 24 hours.
And I choose to use mine wisely. I don't sit around and think I'm raised to not like somebody because of the way they are. But I'm using my 24 hours wisely.
Some people got that type of time, and that's the way they choose to use their time. So.
You're an optimist, others are pessimists. You will never experience the same joy. Yeah. All I know is I wouldn't want nobody to be upset because of who I am. I ain't upset. I ain't even do it. So I get it. I get it, but I don't get it.
And then. Could it be that some sibling rivalry, jealous of other siblings? Could it be on the parent? Because a parent shows favoritism towards certain children or a child in the family And that's what causes
I
other
think
siblings
so.
to act a certain way.
You know what?
sometimes.
I think so, but the thing is with me is I've accepted not being accepted. And so, but I didn't hold my parent for the way it was. Like I told you the other day, it's not, this is just me being honest and transparent. I don't think my mom shows favoritism toward my sister. I think it's just that I don't wear the clothes that my sister wear. I don't go to the stores that my mom and my sister go to. I don't be in the makeup and
So
in
you're
the
saying
shoes.
you don't have the same
I don't
things in
have the
common.
same things in common. So it's not, my mom is going to gravitate to what she is,
Interested
in. So, but I don't hold that against them. You see what I'm saying?
And when I asked my bonus mom today about that, because she has 3 other siblings, and I asked her, does she believe in favorites? And, did they have that amongst themselves? And she said that her mom told her that her favorite is the one that needs her the most at that moment.
Well, I was needed.
No, I'm just saying that's what her mom said.
She said, shut up, Uncle William. Be quiet, Uncle William. Let me say, wait a minute, how you say that? You are you and your sister is mom made, that's why she's jealous. I don't know. I'm not gonna say my sister jealous. I'm saying other people have said it. I ain't gonna say my sister jealous. I'm gonna say that I'm just not hearing this cliche here lately because of how I'm being treated. But I've never looked for anything. I just always accept my role where people put me. I accept my role where people put me. So if you put me outside, guess what? I'm gonna stay outside and I ain't gonna bother you. If you put me in the living room, I'm gonna sit in the living room, I ain't gonna bother you.
When my mother was living, she never had a favorite. She treated all of us the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept my role for what it is.
Well, you know what though? That doesn't mean, okay, I'm not trying to stir up stuff.
No.
But that doesn't mean, just because your mom treated y'all all the same, doesn't mean that she didn't have a favorite.
Right.
And the reason why I always say this, and I've asked other people's moms and stuff. They say they do have a favorite. They just try not to display it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why does that exclude parents? When your mom has a favorite aunt and a favorite uncle and a favorite cousin, why she can't have a favorite child? Why are the children excluded? I'm just asking. I think parents say that because they don't want to cause problems, but I do think that they're drawn more to one than the other.
Little bit says every parent has a favorite or close to another child.
Yeah.
Say it.
What's the matter?
Marquita, I don't know. What? Say it. I dare you.
So you agree? I mean, it is what it is. And don't get in your feelings. Some parents are drawn more to other children because they might be more, what do you call it? Nurturing. They have some children that's more affectionate than others, and it's okay.
I know for a fact that my brother is mom's favorite, and I understand because she raised him.
Okay.
Okay.
The parents love their kids differently. That
Not
can be too,
like my
Patricia.
godmother, I feel closest to my godmother, but her biological children, her oldest biological son, didn't like the fact that she was closer to us who wasn't related.
They were her biological children.
Yeah. So that, I wouldn't call it jealousy because we were close. The only reason why we're not close is because you got mad about the truck thing. So,
well, I think he has some type of animosity towards you because
I don't know.
He just said
he didn't show it. He might
have showed it. He might have felt it.
And what I'm saying is, I didn't learn none of this stuff till I was in my late 40s.
I understand. I didn't learn mine until I was in my early 30s. But
Mom with different dads make it different. What do you mean, income gap.
Oh, like when you got different dads, so might show different favoritism towards maybe like mom. You might have a different dad over here. Me and my sister might have a different dad, and my mom might like that dad with. You know what I'm saying? So treat her better than she treat me.
I'm so glad y'all got the same daddy and mama.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. But I don't know. I guess it varies. Like Patricia said she don't think that parents have a favorite. She just think they love each child differently, which it could be off of the needs of the child at that moment. Again, like I said, they find some. You have some children that are real affectionate, and you have some that aren't. So
I'm real affectionate.
I was a real affectionate child. My sister, she's a Libra. She can do without all that extra.
Now my sister is my third sister with my mom. She's nurturing when it comes to her job and her son. But it's not to the point to where I feel like I can just go lay in her lap and say, "Oh, I need my sister right now." I don't feel like with that sister, but with the oldest sister, I do, and that's on my dad's side. And I wasn't raised with her, but I feel that I can go to her and just curl up if I needed to cry. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. And it's a shame that you can be blood sisters, but they'll show more compassion to somebody who's not related to them. Because I know my mom used to get after my sister and say, "There's only two of you." And my mom used to get after my sister because my sister would treat her friends better than she would treat me. And my mom used to let her know, "There's only two of you. If anybody needs you, she gonna be there for you. Her friend's gonna leave you high and dry."
Thank you, Precious. Q Love says, my mom had a favorite. She gave my sister a card on her birthday and said, "My favorite daughter." Oh man, that's cold. That would hurt my feelings. That's just how I am. That would hurt my feelings. As a mom, I made both my girls feel like each was my favorite. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Shelley. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. But Miss Shelley, were you drawn? I mean, be honest, for real. Were you drawn to one more than the other, like at certain times, maybe?
But she's saying she made her girl feel like that. She may not felt like that herself, but she made sure her girl felt like that they were equal. She loved them. You know what I'm saying.
I mean, my dad did us that way too. When one got one thing, the other, and he always treated us the same.
Libya says, my two sons are way different with needs, but oh my God, they got my bluntness. Oh wow. Y'all, if I miss it, we miss your comment, attention wise only. Okay. If we miss your comment, just copy and paste now. Copy and paste. There's a lot of people in here. I don't have any favorites with my children. I made all mine feel equal. Okay. Woo! It's kind of touchy feely for me, because I always felt like, I always felt like I didn't belong. So when I would go around, I felt like I had to fit in. But nobody's never made me feel like, I wasn't family. I just didn't feel like I fit in.
Being I wasn't raised with my siblings, I don't know, but I knew I wasn't the favorite because of that. Wow.
Yeah. Let me see. My mom loved her other three kids, and she's always told me she wished she have had an abortion with me. Yeah.
Your mom told you that?
Yeah. Let's see. My sister passed away at the age of 23. We kept her two kids. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what the INA. I don't know what that means. You said, I'm so glad I only had one child, so I wouldn't have that issue. That's probably how my sister feels, because she ain't got but one, too. Oh, man. You say, my sister can't stand me. She tell everyone that, unfortunately, sad. Okay, so, Catherine, my question is, have you gotten down to the bottom of it? Have you talked about why your sister can't stand you? And is it fixable? You know, because a lot of people can say how they siblings feel about them, but has anybody sat down and had the conversation? I told my youngest son I was closer with his brother because his dad passed at the time, and I was all he had. Okay, that I can see that too. You turn that heat on, huh, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Wait. I'm trying to get him, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
He said, yeah. Throughout the day, I treat them accordingly, but I die for both. No questions. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I asked my mom one time, and I don't know, that probably shocked the shit out of her, but I asked my mom one time, I said, would you die for me? She was like, yeah. I didn't feel like that. That's why I asked. I'm one of those bikers. I asked them questions. I want to know. So, I gotta only have one child. So, the ones that's having issues with the siblings, my question is it fixable, and have you tried to fix it? Any mom that wouldn't die for them shouldn't have kids. Don't say that little bit. My sister said to me years ago that she was jealous of me. Coretta, old soul with that name. Coretta, did you find out why? Say, my sister always say she's different from me because we have different daddies. My sister was jealous of me since birth. She was angry because she was the baby for 10 years. I'm the baby of 8. The sister before me, 7 years older. She gave me hair growing up, even putting me, I don't know what put me what. Let's see, that's why I don't mind going with her.
Don't mind her baby going with her people because I don't want
Mr.
K to think anything
about. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. My sister and I don't have issues, okay? She put me in the oven because I was lighter.
She put you back into the bake. She said you wasn't done yet.
Oh, man.
It's funny now.
It's funny now, but then. Yeah. It's probably funny now, but we understand. Wow. Well, damn.
You said you weren't done yet.
Damn. It's the way you said it. I'm number 7 and 8. Thank God my parents did a good job to treat us all the same. Mm-hmm. After 54 years, I found my biological family this year, and they pretended to accept me. I can understand.
Why the whole production? Why the whole?
I don't know what it is.
Why pretend to accept? Just say, I don't feel any type. I mean, why can't they just say, hey, I don't feel any type of connection to you or something like that? But why pretend?
You say she wrecked my car, destroyed my senior pictures. The list got God damn. They said my brother and I accepted our weird love that we have for each other.
Wow. That's all right, sweet Tasha. I got you.
Mine isn't. Wait, let me go down. Mine isn't. I just found out why, and it's been 30 years, but she never told me. I noticed it last month. She always called me Red.
Oh, my.
Yes, I believe you're beautiful, Miss Catherine.
Wow. So, that goes into a whole different realm of things when you have a whole race issue going on within the family. You know, the light skin and the dark skin. The reason why they dislike you, that's a whole other issue in black families.
I got a cousin that's dark skinned right now. Oh, well, I got a couple of cousins. But my cousin is dark skinned, and we had the same grandmother. And she said that my grandmother didn't like her because she was dark. And I feel like that my grandmother only liked me because I was light. And I just didn't think that stuff exists.
It does.
I did not know.
Amongst our own people today, still.
She amazed me when she told me that. I was like, what? She's so loving. My cousin, she's so loving. Oh, man.
Yeah.
She's so loving. You know, it's the ones that get treated the dirtiest are the ones that's the most loving. Yeah.
Which light or dark skin haven't put no money in my pocket? It exists amongst our people. That's one of the things. It happens more amongst us than any other race. I know that.
Elsie said, I hate to say it, but it comes mentally drained after trying to do it. I say that too. I had got to the point to where I accepted my baby sister not liking me, and I'm okay. I gave it to God, and like, Lord, you saw, I tried. I'm not accepted. They don't call me. They don't talk to me. I did my part. I'm not kissing no ass. And I'm not going to look for nobody. It's just the sad part about it is they have kids that be around my godson, and they got right now. I got a nephew that is teaching my godson, and my godson just found out that that's my nephew. But my nephew don't know I'm his aunt. But you know, anyway, that. Woo! Yeah. I knew this was gonna be a tough conversation, but
that's how I feel.
And then this is the generation we got to deal with coming up. You know, this the generation I got to look for to take care of me, and then I'm wondering if this, you know, the generation I'm dealing with gonna deal with me according to how they parents are. Are they gonna accept me and be like, oh, that's my name, let me take care of you? That's a whole nother story.
Family secrets is a whole nother story too. Just somebody saying family secrets, we all have them. Some people family secrets run deep, like deep, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah. But I'm willing to talk about it. And what I love about my older sister is if I have any question, I can just call. And if she have to repeat herself, she don't mind repeating herself. She keep telling that story till I get comfortable enough to accept and be like, okay, well, I understand.
You see, I'm seeing this generation break a lot of generational curses. I don't think so.
I don't see it.
I don't.
I definitely don't see it.
It seems like more so they're doing stuff like carrying stuff on, like, you know, having multiple children, you know,
teaching their kids what they was taught. Yeah,
or a lot of disrespect going on. You know, where in our day you don't call people by their first name.
You ain't talking.
In this generation, they call people by their first name. No problem. There's no yes ma'am, yes sir for elderly people. They say what when you call their name.
Oh,
you know,
man.
Kids, when you know, you get popped in the mouth. If I said what, I will be picking my teeth up off the floor.
What?
What or huh? There's yes or yes ma'am.
Yep.
But it wasn't no what and huh. Yeah, I don't know. Let me not speak all of them. Yeah. You say. You say, well, let me not speak for them all. Let me speak for my. There you go. There you go.
I feel like we may be moving backwards. I'm slightly afraid. But as we all, you just got to stay prayed up.
I mean, in the sense of entitlement with this. Oh my God! The sense of entitlement.
Get somebody else to do it.
Parents want to be friends with their kids.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, I'm gonna say people just don't want to take the time out to either fix the problem or walk away from the problem. Everybody just want to stay in the problem and then talk about the problem that you having inside the problem instead of either talking about it, fixing it, or just simply walking away. I don't know what's so hard about just walking away. I just don't get it.
Because everybody's, used to that. They're used to it. Instead of saying, let's stop this, they're used to, all that.
Enduring.
All that stuff going on, all that drama. They like that stuff. Some people like that. They feel like ain't nothing going on. If nothing's going on, then something ain't right. I don't understand it.
They may end up dating their relative, but not knowing. So we need to tell them, especially in those small towns. Yes, people are making it way normal instead of talking about it. Yeah, I just don't understand for the life of me, because when I had the opportunity to get from around what was causing me chaos, I got from around it. I don't understand why. I understand you love an individual, but love them from a distance. Love them from afar. But you ain't got to love them to and stay in that foolishness that while they being happy and you being miserable, loving on them. You can love on them people from way over there. Over there.
Yeah.
On over there, yonder, over there. Go on over there with that.
So how long do you endure somebody hurting you, whether it be spouse, friends, or whatever, family? How long do you endure that, regardless of their connection to you? How long do you endure that pain, that hurt?
I got tired. I got tired of being tired. And you know what? And I ain't even get my ass whooped. I just got tired of being in a situation that had me, just in an uproar. But for those of you that getting shit thrown at you and getting put out your house, and I don't understand why you keep going back. I don't understand. I never understand, but it's not for me to understand. There's all different types of people in the world, and we all deal with things differently. But I'm just here to tell you, you was by yourself before you got with that person. So it's okay to be back by yourself without that person.
You see, I endured it for a long time. Yeah, to where you have to say enough is enough. But I know from my experience of being in an abusive relationship, when you get tired, you'll leave. Because nobody else can tell you. People can tell you all day long, leave. He or she ain't no good, this, that, and the third. But until you get tired, that's when you're going to leave. You have to be tired.
Yeah.
If you're not tired, then that person slapping you around or just not, giving you the love that you need or treating you the way that you're supposed to be treated.
Or they treating your friends better than they treat you.
Right.
That's crazy as hell. They get up and kick in and hi and girl, I'll see you later. And they treat your friends better than they treat you. Oh, man. And then I say the problem ain't them, it's you. That's all I say. The problem ain't them, it's you. Especially you got a way out and you choose to stay.
Right.
Yeah, and you got a way out. Yeah.
Remember what I told you about me?
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I should have stayed gone. My dumb ass went back to this MF. Got my ass whooped again.
How many times you had to get, but for real, how many times did you have to get your ass whooped? And I got to say it like that. How many times did you have to get your ass whooped to say I didn't want to get my ass whooped no more?
I can't remember.
What?
I can't remember. I mean, I didn't count. Let's put it this way. I know it wasn't like, you don't sit up here and go, well, it was 10 times. I can't count, but I'm saying it wasn't that many to where like it's more than.
Let me say this. When did you say to yourself that okay, this ain't for me.
Okay, let me see how to say it politically correct.
Yeah.
When I had thoughts of doing stuff to him that would land me behind bars.
Oh yeah, it was time to go.
That's when I knew.
Oh yeah, it was time to go.
It was time for me to go.
It was time to go.
So when I started plotting in my head.
But why it took you to get there
because I've already been there. I've already been there to where I left. So you
telling me that the laws of the land is what caused you to say, okay, that's it, rather than your mind, heart, and soul telling you, okay, that's it.
My mind, heart, and soul told me that was it before, but yet he came acting a fool. But this time, when I decided to leave, when I had those thoughts in my head, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna end up going to jail. And it was the point.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm out. I love me too much. I'm out. But I had to have those thoughts in my head.
Yeah.
Of doing stuff to him.
I'm so glad you didn't.
And then I was like, dang, you was really deep. Y'all, you have no idea. That's why I said don't play with Miss J. Don't let this fool you. I keep telling y'all.
Shit, y'all like, baby. You cool?
Thank you. Thank you, Tomcat. This Random Row. Go to Random Row's page.
Make sure he ain't in the news.
Yeah, make sure he ain't in the news. But
man.
Yeah.
That's right. You trying to stop yourself from acting out. Yeah.
And it's a good thing, like you said, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That I caught myself. You know, some people, they get in it and then they get so deep in it that where it's no coming back.
A person make you feel like, I was telling her this morning that, I had a relationship that was there for me. When I tell you I had a relationship that was there for me through the mud, through the rain, sleet, and snow. I mean, this person was there for me when I ain't had nothing. But when it was over, it was over. Just because that person was there for me and did what they did, I did not. But it took somebody to tell me that I did not owe that relationship. That relationship was that relationship. That's just what it was. Mm-hmm. I did not owe that relationship for being there for me when I needed that person at that very moment. Mm-hmm. You can still. I'm just saying, you don't have to give somebody all of you and forget you. Give you all of you to them, and then forget yourself. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. Hi, what's going on, Lex? Lex in here, man.
Hey, Lex. Acting out of character is never good.
Yeah.
Some people can bring you out of character, but it's up to you to bring yourself back.
Yeah.
Reel yourself back in.
Because I went years thinking that, I owe this individual. And you don't owe nobody. You don't owe nobody nothing but respect. That's it. That's the only thing you owe.
And you just thank that person for being there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because that's priceless. That's priceless. A lot of people don't appreciate being thankful or grateful. Mm-hmm. So long as you thank that person for being there, and you don't have to keep doing it. Long as you did it at the just let them know at some point in time. But every year you don't have to keep saying, I just want to
thank you. Thank you for being there, man. But all I'm saying, what you say, I just want to say I love y'all because y'all helping me get out of mine. Oh, I really appreciate it. Yay. I'm just glad that you let me say this. That's another thing. But you got to be strong enough. You got to be strong enough to say, I can do this by myself. I don't need nobody to hold my hand. It's going to be hard, but you got to be willing to say, okay, I can do this. Because keep in mind, before you got in that relationship, you wasn't in a relationship with that person. So if you wasn't in a relationship with them, you can do without them.
Yeah, you can make it without them.
You can make it without them.
They might make you feel like you can't make it without them. Mm-hmm. But you can make it without them.
You can. If you can do it, if you was making it before you got with them, you are very well capable of making it without them.
And it's, you know what though? It's okay, Liz. It's okay having that fear. But just know that you're stronger than that. You know, it's okay to have that fear. Like you said, it's not going to be easy.
Have the fear and still keep moving forward.
Right.
Have the fear, because the fear is what's going to make you stronger. Have the fear and keep moving forward.
But your actions cannot contradict what you say. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you say, hey, I'm done, but yeah, you're still receiving the phone call.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you're texting. When you say you done, you need to block all contact for your sake.
Yeah.
For your peace of mind.
For your peace, and so that you can move forward. Because the minute you answer that phone, your progression stops.
Right.
And then guess what? You got to start all over again.
Everything that you said, they just forgot. Because they're like, okay, I got her.
I got her. You know, they ain't going to pay you no mind. Mm-hmm. And they going to say, see, I told you you needed me. Mm-hmm. I told you had to be here. Yeah. You know. Yeah. But you say have the fear, and prayer will give you the strength and stamina to move forward. Yeah. Hey, Nana. I had to make sure it wasn't me just wanting them to be different because they were my kids. Okay.
Yeah, but you can do it.
Yeah,
you can do it.
You just have to make up in your mind. Mm-hmm. You have to make up in your mind. You gotta have, baby. Hey.
Thank you, Linda. You know, you say when you're done, you're done. That's what I did when I finally left him. Mm-hmm. I was done. Mm-hmm. I blocked all contact. I ignored calls to work. I ignored all that stuff.
What'd you say? Oh, they tell you like they told me, you gotta leave people where they at and don't look back. Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you are not in chapter 2.
Yeah. Sometimes
you in chapter 1, and that's what you're saying.
Sometimes you gotta leave people where they at because they may not be in a position to want to move forward. Mm-hmm. You probably didn't put yourself in a position to where you can move forward, but they ain't there yet, so they gonna stay stuck. Don't let them people keep you stuck right here. If you can move forward, damn it, go. Just go.
Keep going.
Go. I promise you, it's gonna be greater later. Look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah, it's gonna be greater later. I promise you.
Yep.
But how can you do that and you're in love with them? Love them from afar. You can be in love with them, but you ain't got to be with them.
Exactly. You can
you can be in love, but you ain't got to be with them, in love with them.
Right.
It'll go.
Plus, you have to think about, too, who do you love more? You love yourself? I come first. You come first. Who do you love more? You gonna put him before you? Because he's not putting you before him, or you would not be asking yourself that question. So my thing is, you got to love yourself.
See, because the Bible says the husband is the head of the church, the head of the house, as Christ is the head of the church. He didn't say he was the head of you. I'm just saying. He's not ahead of you. Yeah. I'm just saying. He's the head of the house.
This is all just based off of experience. Like her experience, my experience of being in an abusive relationship. We're just talking about what we've been through, how we got through it, and, you know, what we did. So I know everybody is different because some people, they fear for, you know, protection and things like that. You do what you got to do, but you still look out for you. You come first. Yeah, you come first.
Once you say if you don't like them in the process of loving them, then they're not for you. You better say it. I've
always said that too, Kenya, that you have to like.
You have to like the person you're with. Yeah.
You gotta like. There's a lot of people who land next to somebody that they don't like. Yeah. And have you ever noticed, like, your coworkers, they hate to go home? You know, I couldn't wait to get home. Baby can't wait to get home. We can't wait. But we're not together. We can't wait to get.
She said, I stole that from you. Well, at least we know you listening.
But you have to not only love, but you gotta like who you're with. If you don't like that person, but then that has to be reciprocated.
Yeah, that person has to give you jitters,
right?
You know, you love him, but you don't like him. There you go. Boom. Shit.
And you're gonna look back on this. Believe me, you're gonna look back on this. You're gonna be like,
dang, they told her.
Yeah. Why was I tripping. You're gonna be in a whole, you're gonna be in just a whole new space where you have a peace of mind, and your peace mean more than anything. Yeah. And then you're gonna look back and be like, wow, was I tripping? Why did it take so long to get here? It's so peaceful.
And let me tell you this. You also have to separate yourself from people that you're used to being around. See, because you've been around those people that are used to y'all being together, then when you separate from them, then you got these friends and stuff. What they gonna do is they gonna remind you of what you used to being around, and you're not gonna get past it.
Or try to talk you into.
Yeah, you got to get from around everything.
That's why I say you have to start fresh. It's not a disrespect to anybody else, but for you to get away from around. So basically, like say that he hangs out at certain places, you don't need to carry yourself back around those places anymore. Yeah, you need to remove yourself from anything that has to do with that individual until you know you're strong enough.
Change your circle. That's it.
Yeah.
Change your circle. That's all that. And sometimes changing your circle is really all you need to help you move forward.
That support system.
Yeah. And if you don't have anybody, you just got to separate yourself from people that know you connected to the person that you're not liking. Find you a prayer warrior. You find you a good person that you can, and again, I say all the time, when you're going through something, a person don't want to hear about the scripture. Sometimes a person just want to hear you talk. Just listen to them. So find yourself a prayer warrior. Let them hear you out. Be open to suggestions. If somebody tell you some shit and then you come back with but, you just disregard it. You're making
excuses.
You just started making excuses. Yeah.
Because every time somebody comes with a solution for you, then you always go, yeah, but so. Well, yeah, I would do that, but no, I can't. Then that person's done. They're done because they're like, okay, now you're making excuses because every time I offer a solution, you come back with a counter. Part and say, okay, so
now you saying, you know what, Lex? You said. You make me cry to having no one to turn to. Guess what? I didn't either. I went through years not having nobody. So I'm telling you from my standpoint, I didn't have nobody. I trusted in the Most High to get me out of things that I was in. I went to church. You ain't got to be friends with the people in the church house. Just go to the church and find you a prayer warrior. There's a church on every corner. Yes, a church on that. Don't go to the familiar. You have to go to the unfamiliar. I'm just telling you what I had to do. The churches that I went to, I ain't know nobody there. But I'm just telling you, got a church on every corner. Just find somebody that's gonna help you, get through. That's why I'm afraid because I have no one. But you didn't have that individual before they appeared. You have to put yourself in the position of asking yourself, where was I before him?
Right. Before him, and then also to know that you're strong enough. You're strong enough. You're letting either him get to your mind, or you are
you letting the devil run.
You letting him get to you to let you know that you're not strong enough. You are strong enough. Again, it's good to have people in your corner, but if you don't have that, then you can't sit back and use that as an excuse or as a crutch, and that's the reason why you're not going to move forward. You need to go ahead and put things in place and do it yourself. It's okay.
Everyone that says they're going to help me ended up using me and hurting me. Again, I will say, you know what? It just may be a time that the Lord wants you to just be by yourself and trust only him.
There you go.
That's just what it is. You just gonna have to take it for what it is. He may just want you by yourself and only depend on. When I tell you I ain't have nobody, I'm being honest. I ain't have my mama, I ain't have my sister, I ain't have my daddy, I ain't have my brother. I ain't have them people. Everything I went through that shit by myself. Don't get me wrong. I slept in my mama's house or ate food with my sister. But when it came down to needing somebody, I ain't had nobody to lean on. All I had was him. So it ain't no excuses. I had to say to myself, where was I before these people? I went my ass to work. I went my ass to work. I went and got me an apartment. I sat in that motherfucker by myself. And I had to either deal with me and them demons I was dealing with, or stay in the shit that I was in and be miserable. But you have to put yourself in the position to say, I don't want this no more. This is not for me. I'm not going to settle for nothing less than what it is that I want. And I want it better for me. Mm-hmm. And it took my mama to call me a fool for me to get better than where I am.
And then those individuals, like you said, that use you, that should be even more motivation for you to do it yourself. To say, hey, I don't need, it's nice to have people, but I don't need anybody in my corner. And I'm going to show y'all.
Yeah,
I'm going to show y'all.
If you had it for them to use you, then you got it for them to not even have it. Mm-hmm. You ain't even got to give it to them. Keep it for yourself. I'm just telling you what it is. I don't get mad at me because I'm hollering, but that's me getting my point across. And you gotta understand, I come from a different background. Well, I ain't have nobody. And see, I ain't got kids. That's the only thing that really saved me, is that I didn't have kids. And I told y'all the other day what I was thinking. I'm trying to tell you what I was thinking.
She said, I'm not mad.
Okay, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me.
It's all in love.
This is how I talk.
All in love.
Yeah, this is how I talk.
And like I said, we both been there. Baby hasn't been, she hasn't been in, like, we've been in different situations as far as abuse. Mm-hmm. But we both been there. And there's ways to get through it. There's ways to get through it. Like, again, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, and you got to be willing to accept the help that's helping you. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. You got to be willing to sacrifice.
Hey, Miss Eva.
Hey, Miss Eva. You got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to understand that God puts you in positions for you to lean on Him. But when you start leaning on yourself and depending on others, He gonna let you do just that. And you're gonna find yourself still crying and still going through the same situation. You're gonna have to go get yourself, and you old school like me. Go sit your ass in the corner, in the closet, and close the door. Now I go through your TikToks, and I showed baby the other day. You know that word just like me. Go find your ass a corner in the closet and sit there till the Lord tell you what you need to do. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
We rooting for you. We rooting for you. We know you can do it.
She said, "Stop yelling at me in the corner." She know who I'm talking to, Miss Amy.
But
she know who I'm talking to.
We rooting for you, and just let us know. How things. Keep us updated on your progression.
Munchkin say she rooting
your
for
journey.
You too. Yeah,
because it's a whole new journey, and believe me, I'm telling you, when you look back, you're gonna say, "Oh my gosh,
this is what they was talking about."
Oh.
Now look here,
and I was tripping over this ninja for real. No, and I'm not trying to be funny because I've been there. I'm telling you, and I kept saying, "Why was I tripping? Why was I tripping?"
Yeah.
And now look at me. I found love in one lifetime. I found two loves in my life. I had my husband, God bless his soul, for 20 years. And then after a couple of years after he passed away, I found baby. So it happens.
Yeah.
And you can find yours too. But again, first you have to be by yourself.
Be by yourself.
And know yourself and know you and love on you. Love on you. Give yourself time to love on yourself.
Yeah.
And then He will bring somebody when He know you're ready.
He's gonna send when He think you're ready.
Because that's what happened with us. We was not looking for love. We wasn't looking.
I said I was done. She wasn't looking for nobody. I said I was done because I got tired of being used and abused and mishandled. All this greatness before them, and they was mishandling all this. Well, I wasn't dealing with it no more. If anything was gonna be I was gonna mishandle it. And that's just what it was.
She ain't mishandling nothing. You ain't gonna hurt her fleet. Before she even do like this, she be like, God bless his soul. I need to let him live. Go ahead home. Me, I'd be like,
Yeah. So but, we just telling you, we ain't telling you nothing we ain't been through.
Right.
That's all. I tell you what, loving on myself and being there for me and saying that standing firm on what I said I didn't want to hurt no more. Mm-hmm. That was the best decision I could have ever made for myself, was to stand on my own word and say, hey, I'm better than this.
And then when you got comfortable, when you got okay with being by yourself, that's when you sent me into your life. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you got okay. But so it's a process, but
Cause see, I wanted to meet her, I wanted to meet her, and so when she came to the truck stop to meet me, right? I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay, I ain't feeling nothing at this time. I ain't feeling nothing because I wasn't looking at her that way, but I couldn't look at her. That's how come I know she was somebody. Because I couldn't look at her. I'm just saying. I couldn't look at her because I ain't noticed that damn bow in her head till after she got to the truck. I was
okay,
like,
well, leave the bow out the
well, I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. I just did not see her. She was in my company for, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 hours. I was like this looking at her. Y'all see my face?
So I was sitting right here.
Yeah, and I was looking. I paid attention to her through my peripheral. Do you know that she could have just said I was crazy and got from around me and not ever deal with me no more? That's how you know. When the people put up with stuff that's the unusual. That's how you know that person is for you. And she still wanted to see and talk. She even called me the next morning. After me not seeing, and then I tried to get her to come back. She wouldn't. She left my ass to eat some Carl Juniors, and I was trying to get some goddamn oxtail. I was trying to get some oxtail. She wasn't trying to hit me. She said, I was there. You didn't say you was hungry when I was there. She stood firm on what she said. She wasn't coming back, and she didn't. I said, yeah. So when
of course she's shy.
So when she came to the house, oh yeah, baby, I wasn't letting her go after that. But I let you go. I ain't let her go after that. She been in my company ever since. Nope. I ain't letting her go, baby. You ain't trying to hit me. Shit, you when you know, you know.
Yes, indeed. Yes, but
oh man,
it is, and that's the thing.
And I didn't even know, y'all. I didn't even know she was dealing with mourning at the time of the loss of her husband. I had no idea. I said, "Well, Lord, how the hell am I supposed to do? I ain't never done with nobody that lost somebody before. What the hell am I supposed to do?" This is how my conversations are. Don't judge me. He said, "Come as you are." So, you know what? I just handled her the way I would want somebody to handle me if I lost somebody. And that's what it was. So whatever time she needed, I gave it. When she needed me there, I was there. And that's just how it's been. High five, baby. Yeah.
Team us.
Yeah. Team up. Yeah. So,
yeah. And then that's the thing is that I always tell people, okay, this is my first and my only relationship with a female. I don't know how many times I gotta explain it, but I did not look at it like that. I did not look at her like that.
Tell them I used to argue with you, baby, about it.
Huh?
I tell them how I used to argue with you. Now you see all this gayness in front of you. How the hell you ain't
see it? She said that you knew I was gay, right? When you come to my house, right? I'm like, I was not thinking on that level. I just knew that she was my friend and she needed me because when in one of her lives she said that nobody spent her birthday with her. Yeah. And I said, well, I'll come and spend your birthday with you.
And then I'm saying, yeah, all right. She did all this greatness before her. She ain't coming.
Sorry, she's conceited, y'all. She don't mean she really humble for real. But I did not look at. She said, so you didn't even think in your head that okay, I'm going to this gay woman's house. I said, no, I was coming to my friend's house. I was not thinking about anything else except that you my friend because she gave me what I needed And listen to what I say, at the time that I needed it. When I say that, I'm not talking about anything monetary. I'm not talking about anything physical. She gave me, when I was still, having a hard time with grief, she gave me, like, in word, and when she would message me, she gave me what I needed at that time, and I just needed somebody to hear me.
Yeah.
And so she did that, or give me time and space, and she gave that to me. And so that's what made me fall in love with her, because of when she asked me, she said, well, how did you know? I said, I knew I love you because of who you are, not because of who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't fall in love with you and say, oh, okay, I don't want to have to be in a relationship with a woman. I want to see how. I didn't look at it like that. It just happened to be.
You know when it hit her, y'all, when it was time to go to bed, she said, oh. On the floor.
Look, y'all.
Oh wait, she said, I said, well, it's time to go to bed. She said, and see, I had 2 couches. All I had was 2 recliners in my 1-bedroom apartment. So it was time to go to bed. It didn't dawn on me, y'all. It did not dawn on me. It was time to go to bed, and then so she looked. She said, oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh man. Yo. I say, I ain't gonna bother you. I'm very respectful. I'm not gonna bother you. You stay over there, I'ma stay over here. But for somehow she ended up right here. She ended up right. Yeah. She ended up like this here.
He got caught up in the moment.
Hey, and then it was all over after that. It was over after that,
So when she woke up in the morning, I was like this.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey y'all, and just,
so I guess we're a couple now, huh?
And just like that, that's what she said. And she was like, I was like, well, okay, yeah, I'm cool. So then she left, went back home. Then she came back, and
that's not true.
I had a ring and everything.
I didn't leave the.
But
the first time I left, you came with me.
Yeah, because you started crying.
Because I cried.
Yeah, she started crying. So I went. Yeah. So
but then the second time I left to go back home, when I came back, then
I had a ring, all that.
A key, a whole setup of music playing, and next thing I know, she was down on one knee.
She was like,
where the camera at?
She said, am I being punked? I was like, no. And she said, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, but that's hey, I'm trying to tell you, but you have to put yourself in a position to receive, but you can't get what's for you holding on to something that ain't no good for you.
Right.
You can't get what's meant for you if you holding on to what's not meant for you. If that makes sense.
You're not making room. You're not making room. For somebody new or something to come in when you're still holding on to that
till you know what ain't good for you.
Right.
You know that your relationship that you in is not gonna progress. If you got somebody not liking you, calling you out your name, it ain't nothing you doing is good for them. Bills ain't getting paid, putting you down. When you dealing with all that person is not for you. Mm-hmm. Because if anything, a person want to grow with you. If I'm doing something that she see that needs some lifting up, she gonna tell me. And she's like, all right, come on, baby, we gonna do this, and this. And if I'm doing something that she doesn't understand or don't know, I'm gonna say, well, baby, this, and this, because we raised, differently, 2 different
night and day,
2 different ways.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
but we come to an understanding
Yeah.
that we teach each other. It's not, that one is right or one is wrong. We
Right.
teach each other.
Right.
We're not saying that we don't have our moments.
Yeah, we
where
clash.
We
We
clash, but it's more. It's less than more than
Yeah, yeah.
us getting.
We find the happy medium. We find if it's something that I'm used to doing that she's not used to doing, then we compromise on that thing because there's some things that she do I don't do.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. It's just
Or we'll suggest to each other, hey, why don't you try this way?
yeah.
Or I might say, I tried that way.
Yeah.
That didn't work for me. Or I'll try it again. Or I might say I may not try it again.
Yeah.
But we try
We find a
to
happy medium.
try to find a happy medium within the relationship.
Or if we can't come to an agreement, we just don't do it at all.
We just don't do it at all. We may revisit it at a different
Yeah.
time, like maybe 2 months later down the line, because then my perspective might have changed, and I might be, you know what? I thought about what you said, and you know what? You're right. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll be like, I told you. Look, I wait for her to walk off.
I'd be like, yeah.
I told you. I knew better. But, and then she'll go, I'll be like, nothing, baby. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's all about just expressing your, communicating and expressing yourself. And I love her. She's my
love
baby.
you so
My
much.
blessing. You my baby.
Don't you? Ain't you glad you said yes that day
Which one?
when you thought you was being punked? When you thought you was being punked?
You my baby.
And I had all kind of questions the next day when she was driving home. So, what'd you think? Did you like it? Or did
And I'm sitting here driving like this.
Oh, she was looking at
I was
that
like,
rear
I
view.
love her. I'm
Yeah.
like, I was driving home and I was like, I really love her. I'm in love. I kept saying out loud, I'm really in love with her. I told my friend, guess what? Okay, are you sitting down? Maybe you should stand up. But yeah.
Do you guys have arguments? Yeah, we argue, but it's not an argument to where we're mad or we are, belligerent with one another. Our argument is something that I do that she don't like or something she do that I don't like, and we come to the table. We bring it to the table.
We'll
and
say, do we need to go to the table? Which means when you come to the table, you don't know judgment.
Yeah, and
say
you can
what you
say-
gotta say. Like if she says something, then I can't get mad at her about her
Whatever
saying,
I
"Hey
say.
Jay, I don't like your attitude. I don't like what you said the other day." I can't get mad because we brought
Right.
it to the table. This is supposed to be a safe space.
Yeah.
So that's
And then
what
we
do.
leave it here. And
Yeah.
then we leave it here. And then if we don't come to some type of conclusion, we'll just revisit it back at the table. But that's it. Now, you said I want to move to Atlanta and work for Tyler Perry Studio. Me too. Me too.
You get her started, Queen.
I'm trying to be on sisters. So if you happen to talk to him, you let him know about us and tell him we want to be Zach and Fatima's next door neighbor after they kick Deja ass out. We want to be.
Yeah. Deja needs to get
Yeah,
out.
we want to be the next door neighbor, but I don't want to meet Madam though. We ain't gonna fool with Madam.
Oh,
we
no.
gonna let Madam do whatever Madam do or whatever.
But I could be good friends with Adam. I'd be good friends with her.
Yeah, I know you could. Shit, I'm trying to tell you. All us can put a show together to see our acting skills. Well, see, I'm not good at reading no script. I just say what it is. I say.
Baby would have to be more so. She would have to do
ad-lib. Yeah, I just got to be able to say what I got to say. Because it ain't gonna be funny if I got to read it. Well, no, that ain't funny.
Yeah. She's one of those that she would have to ad-lib. I can pretty much memorize scripts and stuff like that and scenes like that.
I just gotta come in and just say my silliness.
I can cry at a drop of a hat.
Yeah.
I can laugh with you. And I'd be like, well,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Really?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
look,
Swing, ho.
I scare myself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's we hope that we help some of you all with our story. This is what got us through, and how we tell you a little bit about our past. So I'm just letting y'all know that hey, we ain't always had it together, you know.
And we're not just preaching and saying that, you know,
just to be saying, just
do
to be
this and do that, and we never been there, because we've been there.
Yeah.
Like I said, we both have different circumstances. Our stories are like night and day.
Yeah.
So, but you know, baby's more transparent than myself in telling my story about like abuse and, you know, grief, the loss of my husband, the loss of my children. But we, you know, everybody has a story.
Yeah.
You may not know the story or the details of the story, but everybody has a story. So I, you know, just know that
we all been through it.
Yeah, we've been through it.
Yeah, and then you got to be patient with yourself. You got to be patient with the person you're looking for somebody to help, and you got to be patient with yourself just as well as they got to be patient with you. Just don't get in a complacent state to where you get comfortable. You want to always be uncomfortable in order to progress. You got to be uncomfortable in order to progress. But because if you get comfortable, then you're gonna stay stuck. So a lot of people that are in relationships with people that they don't like, that's because they comfortable and they stuck.
Hey, Red.
You know, hey Red,
Hey Bashful.
yeah. So ask yourself, are you comfortable and stuck? See, you know, now the word say be content in whatever state you in, but he didn't say be comfortable. You got to be uncomfortable in order to progress. So,
because then you just get content and you just used to whatever it is that you're going through.
Yeah.
And in order to progress, you have to evolve.
Yeah.
You have to be in uncomfortable situations. You have to try.
You got to be able
new.
to move. You got to be able to move in fear. See, because don't nobody know the next stage. Say, give you an example. Say Tyler Perry miraculously some way find my number, which you can find it anywhere. say he finds my number and then he calls me. He be like, well, I want you to do this, this, and this. Well, then I immediately, because I'm human, I will immediately get into fear. But if I let my fear control me, then I'm going to stay right here. But if I move me and my fear to where he want me to go, I'm going to go me in fear, but then I'm progressing because I'm moving uncomfortably. If that makes sense.
Red said, you stepping on my toes right now.
I mean, I'm just trying to give you what I'm trying to make you understand. You have to move uncomfortable. You know, even with me, when I moved from my hometown, I was uncomfortable, but then I progressed in my uncomfortableness because I'm not stuck where I used to be.
And then with me, my thing was I had never been anywhere like
outside
the furthest away I've been from home. I shouldn't say that because I traveled a lot, but what I'm saying is like to drive by myself was 1 hour. I never drove anywhere like 5, 6, 8 hours or whatever. So that was outside my comfort zone. But I told her I'm willing to do that to meet her.
And then that's when I knew she was real. Because nobody ever went out their way for me. Not out their way. No, not out their way. And still coming to see a whole gay woman and spend time. No, man. She the one. she it. But you marry me.
Look, will it fit?
Yeah. Oh, man. So, I don't like getting out my comfort zone. Hey, you know.
It's scary. Nah, we're not going to lie to you. It is scary.
It's scary,
but when
you
look back, you be like, man, again, just like we was telling Lex, you're going to look back and be like, why was I tripping?
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, you know, and there's always a greater reward,
I'm telling you,
coming to you.
That was the best thing I could have ever done in my life. Was to trust God and move. And ever since I moved out of my comfortableness, I've been blessed since. That's all it is. I've been blessed since.
Because I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Is she going to like regret it? One thing I didn't want her to do, that's why I gave her, I didn't give her an option. I mean, I didn't give her. I gave her options. Yeah. Is what I'm saying. I didn't give her like, what do you want to call it?
Ultimatums. Yeah.
I gave her options. I said, well, you know what? You can try this or you can try this and see if it'll work for you. But I wanted her to be comfortable. So, and I didn't want her to look back and regret and then say, you the one that made me move, or you the one that said, and if it wasn't for you.
And I wanted to do what was financially feasible for the both of us. Because it was money coming out of both pockets, trying to, one come here and the other one go there. And I'm like, no, we ain't doing that one. No, we're going to do what's feasible, financially feasible for the both of us. So, and it's been rocking ever since.
And I love that she said, well, you know what? You gave up a whole year to be, to be where she was, and then she's like, at least I can do this, and I was like, wow, okay. Yeah. So
you get as good as you give.
Boom.
yeah.
When you say I'm a witness, if you step out, God got you.
Yeah. You guys are testimony. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all live. Yeah. You said, okay, shouting yours, hitting home so many levels. Things. All right. This took a whole turn because we was talking about jealousy of siblings, but
I guess we got tired talking about our siblings because they might be watching. So. Christmas right around the corner.
They don't care. At least mine don't. I only have one that cares, but maybe one of mine. So.
Love you too. We appreciate the love and the support.
What's that? Kalani? I hope I said that right. Kailani? I hope I said your name right. Oh, but that's what we got today, y'all. We ain't gonna be long. I'm finna go play my game. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. I'm enjoying my off time. I don't know when my truck is gonna be ready, and that's another story for another day.
Got lit from the sweater.
Hey, Jen Love, what's going on? Tomorrow we talking, after I do my Kitchen Chronicles, since I'm off. Tomorrow we talking trucking chronicles. For those of you who are getting here, but I got some stuff to say.
She'll be on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning she'll be talking.
Yeah, I'm doing after my Sunday Chronicles. I'm gonna do truck chronicles after that. Yeah, so but that's
she have a couple of questions for y'all. Yeah, that's gonna be questions. She have a couple of questions for y'all that y'all.
She said 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Answer.
Come on. Mosca said 1, 2, 3.
Please hold. Hold on.
Yeah, wait. With my head up and down, baby. Hold on, wait. Head up and down. No, like that. Like that. You like that, baby? Okay. Bam. Okay.
And see.
Wait, one more with my head down, baby. One more munchkin with my head down. Hold on, wait. Okay, this from Random Row. Okay.
Hold on.
This from Random Row. Okay. Bam. All right, here we go. See and sing.
And sing.
Oh man, but that's all we got today. So I love you, babe.
I love you more.
Appreciate you going through this journey with us.
Hey.
And trying to understand.
That's what I do.
Helping me work through some layers of onions that I'm pulling back and almost to the core, babe.
Always.
Boom. Yeah, all right, so see y'all tomorrow with the Sunday Chronicle and Truck Chronicles. Tell them bye, baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye, y'all.